Hey everyone, Broadbent here, and welcome to my modded survival Valheim series. In this series, I'll be using a wide variety of mods to add new content, quality of life features, and more to bring some life and fun back into Valheim. If you want to know what mods I'm using, the list is in the description. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like to support the channel. So without further ado, let's begin today's episode. Okie dokie, it is time to start building on this island. I have already started building. Okay, we need to build more. I want to actually have things other than just trees on this island. So, today we're going to build a barn. And it's going to go right here next to the farm. I need a tower so I can look over this area. I might have to do that. Like a silo? Ooh. We'll see. But today's objective is to build right here a nice barn, and it's going to be quite big. I'm going to need quite a substantial amount of core wood for this, so I'm going to go and start chopping down the area. We're going to clear it out, and that should give us a good idea as to what we're going to work with here. Okay, so this isn't the entire area. It's just a good starting area. I think it should be big enough to get started, basically. I want to get the footprint down, and then we can judge how big it's going to be, but it might go to, like, those trees right there, so I might have to go a little bit further in. So I'm just laying out the basic foundation now. Weirdly, I'm going to be using stone. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to use stone for, like, 3 layers high, and we're going to offset it like this. So I'm just going to get that done, and then we can start to plan the rest of it. This is where I'm up to so far. There's going to be 2 sloped roofs that are going to meet at the central point. And then at the top, I'm going to have the boar farm. I actually forgot to mention what this is even for. Basically, the boars are going to belong in here because I do need a spot for them. Now, when I was planning this barn, I was actually going to go with this typical, like, I don't know, American-style barn. And it just didn't fit. Like, it looked okay, the one I had. I'll have a screenshot on screen right now of like what I roughly had in mind. It looked okay, but I don't think it fit. It didn't fit the Nordic theme. So I decided to go with this instead, which is gonna have some really nice effect on the edge as well. I'm looking forward to doing that part. Okay, that's the foundation of the build in. Hopefully I built it right. If not, it shouldn't be too much of a change, but I'd rather not do it. So I'm going to carve out the entrances right now. Probably right here, I think. That looks good. And then let's chuck in these. I think that is right. Okay, I'm going to try and finish off these supports all the way around. It's going to be very tricky not being able to fly and things like that. It's quite surprising how strong core wood is. Like, all of this from the ground up has been held by this one point. Really quite surprising, honestly. Dude, this is so sketchy what I'm doing right now. Alright, so that should thankfully join in the center. So, let's chuck... God. I mean... stability is very questionable right now. Please don't. Please. Ah! I get that there quickly, and another one. Yes! Please don't collapse. I need those to stay there. If you stay there, I'll be very happy. No way. That's incredible. Okay. Awesome. Hopefully, that doesn't collapse it. I need it to stay up on its own. No! Okay. A little bit of extra support, but that's fine. I almost completely forgot these props already. I am starting to really enjoy doing this now. Oh, the onions. Look at the onions. I think a few of them aren't quite ready. But these are. I really like doing this now because of the stems. It looks so clean. Got the thistles done. Lovely. Look at that. I never checked if these stems apply out in the real world. I'm not sure if it's just planted ones or not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Really over near the crops? Hello? Is any... I'm going back to farming. Let me know when you want to fight. Oh. Surtlings! Yo, I'm about to get some good cores, actually, right now. Yo, I haven't fought... I one-hit them? Oh. Well, that's good to know. There it is! The honey deposit's working. Look at that! And they're all not quite done, but it looks like one full harvest will be like, I don't know, 60-ish? Dude! I was concerned that it wouldn't deposit into here. Oh! Yo! Yo! Chill! Hey! The event's over! Oh! Hopefully he didn't kill my 2 stars. No, they're good. Jeez. Corner of my eye, I see an army destroying my boat. I've still got a long way to go here, but this is a save point. Jeez, the lag. I'm gonna fill in the roof here. I might even just start to work on what the actual ground is gonna look like. Don't worry. It's gonna look a lot better than what it is right now. So, I'm gonna get to work laying down the roof here, pretty much all the way along the bottom. And then we can start on working our way up. I seem to have messed up. I built it an extra half too short with the stone right here. So I have to mess with the stonework. Lucky me. It's gotta go out one more. Or in. I mean, both would work, but I don't really want to make it too much smaller. Smaller. Oh, I can test the wild mushrooms. They do! So you can pick them and then delete the spawner. I like that. Okay, I'm going to show you what this is actually going to look like. So, if I just fix this... Snap. Thank you. This is going to go into the ground right here, at least all the way across. I'm so bad at building. I messed it up again. You see, now this lines up, but there's a 2-meter overhang on this side, and there's only a 1 on this side. So I've got to bring the wall back in again. Seem to have found a safe way other than ladders, which includes just making your own platform. Actually kind of nice. So, once this is done here, that will mark the completion of the frame, pretty much. And hopefully this doesn't collapse on me right now. That should be the frame done. Now, I still want to add a few more of these beams, I think in the middle somewhere. I'm going to mess around with that idea. But for now, this will do. So this side has a bit more of the roof installed now. And one thing that I really want to do, I'm actually going to do a little bit of it right now, is raise the terrain in here. So I almost want to fill this with terrain and mount it up against the side here and then put grass on it. So I'm kind of interested to see how this turns out, but no, we're gonna do that later on. Let's get the actual building up, I think, for now. That should be a good objective. Okay. We can get one more layer on, I think, but ooh, that's coming together. Damn, that feels good. Okay. Well, a little bit left heavy here, so we'll fix that, but let's take a look at stability. Okay, so we're going from green to orange, probably to red after. I can build the wall up a little bit to add more stability. In fact, I will be doing that. But it won't be stone. I think it will be core wood. So the plan, let me show you what I've got in mind for the rest of it here. I'll do it over here because this is a little bit easier, but I was originally planning on making the entire place out of logs like this, which would make it an entirely wooden build. But I'm going to mix it up. And up here, what we're going to have is that same thing, but it's going to be raised. And I think it's only going to be 3 high, maybe 4 to bring it to there. And then the rest, lag, is going to be made out of normal wood. So like this. Mainly because I can now match the roofs really easily, and I don't have to worry about that. So I think that's the plan. There's no way this doesn't collapse, right? Yeah, it's gonna collapse. Okay, so stability is now an issue. Good. Okay, I just extended the walls on the sides only, not the front, to go up, and that has now given these, which were actually red or collapsing, and they're now blue. Why are you blue? So this is really good. It means that I can now extend Hopefully even all the way to the roof, honestly. To the very point from this. Yeah, I like this. Okay, I'm getting to the point where I think it's going to be extremely tricky. Oh, wait, I can build up here. I can just... Never mind. I was going to say it's going to be too tricky to finish off the roof here, but nope. This is it. Ah! Oh, God, dude. I don't want to die. Oh, wow. Look at that. Done. Well, one side. Okay, let's do the other. Dude, this is huge. Look at that. Why? It's ridiculous. I made that look so easy. Oh my, you have no idea how many attempts. And that is the completed roof. Don't worry, it's not done. Might even add a little beam across the top here. I think that would look the best. Wow. Stability is that weak right here. If I place anything, it gets destroyed. Alright, well, we're not going to do that right now. I think I'm just going to work on the fronts a little bit here. Let's get the doorways in and the wall. So basically the idea is my wolf and boar breeder can go up at the roof here, and it shouldn't cause any issue. They should just drop down, and it should be exactly 12 meters high. Well, a little bit more than 12 meters in here, but yeah, that should be really nice to get done. Okay, right. Let's give this a go here, shall we? I think I want to have beams here that go to the roof, which will ironically add stability. Now, in an attempt to not make this look very bland, I've got two separate designs. This is the bland way, and then this has got a bit of mixture with the... they're offset, basically, the poles. And I think this looks like the way to go. I mean, it's subtle, but it's a big difference. So I'm going to do the same over here, and hopefully it looks a lot better. Just like that. Yeah, the core wood's now in. I think I'm going to have... I don't have like a curved archway or anything like that for the core wood, so... Yeah. I might just look at doing something like that. Sure. Okay, this is coming together quite well here. I'm just going to finish off what I've got so far, so you can picture what this is going to look like. Okay, so we have that. And once this is filled in, I'm going to add, like, you know, a few holes, maybe a small window there, small window here, and then a big opening. Kind of what I have now. It looks kind of epic the way it is, honestly. But it is going to change a little bit. But that's pretty much the way I think I want to go about this. It's a nice little simple hut. Okay, I want to mess around with this technique right now. So, I think the first thing I need to do is dismantle... Well, we'll do a little portion for now. We'll do a little portion. Let's dismantle this much. And that should give us enough terrain to work with here. So, I need some space to put this stuff really quickly. Let's drop that off. Alright, so, the hoe is going to raise the terrain pretty much the exact same all the way. I am going to randomize this. Oh, that's so level. That's nice to see. I'm going to raise it a bit more towards the back. Like that. And then we're going to start to randomize this touch here. Okay, as an example, not perfect, but if I was to now smooth this out, just a touch. And do that all the way across. Now, it needs work. For some reason, it's like, you know, all over, but I could see this. Just something like that, pretty much. Maybe even a bit more. It looks so bumpy. But if I was to smooth this out, right? And then add back in the roofs, just like that. And then use the cultivator, which is broken. Great timing on that one. Use the cultivator to add some grass. And that, basically, is what I had in mind. Make it feel a bit more natural and more in the terrain. So I think to make this look even better, I'd have to raise it quite a bit more. Probably to this height. And then it would just slope down a little bit. Yeah, this is going to look pretty good. So I'm going to actually get to work doing that. And do this side completely. Okay, this side's looking pretty decent. That's very accurate to what I'm sort of going for. Perhaps that's a little too messy, I don't know. But it just blends into the ground really well. It makes it look like it's been there a while. This is a bit, I don't know, I'll tweak that. This side is going to be a bit harder because it's so far down on the hill. I can still do it. I'm going to still do it. It's just going to be a little less intense, I believe. I kind of wish there was a smooth brush that isn't level. Does that make sense? Because you can level ground, but I wish you could smooth ground. That didn't alter the terrain height, it just morphed it to make it look and blend more. Dude, that would be so much better than this. Might be a little bit messy. In fact, no, it definitely is a bit messy here. Level that out just a touch, and then this, like that. That's a bit better. I think I'm happy with this side as well. Let's get this tied up and done here. Look at that. As soon as you add the grass, it just looks like it was intended. That's so neat. Okay, the next thing I want to do is add some paths. I want to get the area looking nice. We can do that with the hoe, and I'm going to add a path all the way through here. In fact, let's bring this out a little bit. Oh, can't reach the stone cutter. There we go. Not perfect, and it's also getting dark, but it's looking better. Nice little flower area here. I'm no expert builder, but I think it's looking pretty decent, you know. Hey, I like this. Now, inside is a different question completely. I still need to do this side as well, so... You know what, let me just get everything tied up on the exterior. I'm just gonna whiz through that. There's not much more left here. I'm gonna add a few windows, actually, as well. How about that? As a nice little, like, opened roof. An opened window, sorry. You know, that's actually not too bad. I think it needs to be a little bit higher, unfortunately. Not really much I can do about it, but for us to have 4... Another one there, there, and there. I could see that working, you know. I'm getting started with the interior. I've added a... I don't know if you saw the balcony that I've added here. Also got the windows, which are now done on both sides. I'm pretty happy with them. I think I like the way it looks. It almost looks like a boat, you know, with the where you put the oars out. Kind of like that. I'm getting started with the actual Boar Breeder, which is going to go right here on this post. Now, you're probably thinking, is that enough space? You know, I'm thinking that myself at this moment in time, but I'm pretty sure it is indeed enough space. So, let's get this rolling here. So, I can remember how to build this one more time. I think this works quite well, actually. So, up here you've got a little platform, which you can see out of and get out of easily. And then here you can just walk up to where the breeder's going to be. This is actually working extremely well. I'm very happy with this. Until something goes wrong. Like me getting smoked out. If I can reach around here, that would be amazing. The camera's always... The character's always in the way. You know, I might dabble with first person at some point here. That would be quite nice. Yep, and then that can go there, and that can go there, and the breeder is done. Right. Chad. How do we get you up here? Oh, no, not Chad. We need... I forgot the other two names. Let's get a portal. 224 honey today. I am very happy with that build, looking at it from there. Damn! I built that today. I mean, it's quite simplistic. But, dude. All in one day. That is the important part right now. Okay, this should be teleporting my boars. Fingers crossed. That's the wolves. Okay, the wolves are back down. Alright, let's be careful and wall off the entrances so they can't escape. There we go. And hopefully, yes, it's working. Okay, you in there. I might be able to quickly stop them from getting out here. This is going to be so annoying to do. I know it is. Wait. And they're both in! They're both in! Let's go! Hell yeah! Alright, well, I mean, I kind of want to rename you really quickly, but, I mean, I'm not going to worry about it. Awesome. Okay, let's just double check everything's working well. I can't see anything, but it looks like you just spun around. Yes! Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so now I can get up here, all well and good. Let's get some carrots. Okay, let's just double check things here. Let's make sure this is working. I think that's going to work. Let's try it with this one. Yes! One's eating. And the next is eating! Okay, that took a little while. I was a little scared there. Awesome! So now we just have to wait, and then they're going to start pooping out babies. Because that's how that works. Whoa! Ew, why does it do this? Stop. Awesome. That is really good here. So, I am going to Figure out a good place for a portal. You know what? Let's do it right here, and then we'll call it I barn. For anyone who's wondering why do I call it I in the beginning, that's because I'm trying to categorize things down here. So, I don't actually have that many portals right now, so not very good. But I cave, it all groups it. It organizes the list, is why I do it. I probably can't destroy this beam, so I'm gonna leave it. It seems a little risky to even try. This fog is so annoying. Inside here, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna cultivate it to make it look muddy. There we go. And we've got a nice little pathway through the middle here. I can actually destroy this. I'm gonna keep the wolves in here because they're safe, mainly. And when the balls come down, I can just instantly kill them, and they will eat. They will eat the remains. So that is looking pretty good here. I'm going to tidy up just a touch. In terms of the interior, I know it's a little bit of a shell. This is... There we go. It's working. It isn't really supposed to feel cozy. This is a barn, and I might add, like, pens and stuff like that. Eventually, I'm going to check out the horse mod and bears and things like that. So I might have little compartments in here for, like, 1 or 2 of each of the animals. I can see that working really well. So, if that's something you want to see, make sure to let me know, because I'm sort of slightly on the fence about it, but I could see that working. Let's take a look at this from the outside. That is the gate for now. It's okay, it's okay. This is one monster of a build. This side needs a little bit of work. Let's just touch this up right now, actually. Just like that, and then obviously I'm going to plant some bushes. Let's get some of those. Oh, in fact, I should probably use the cultivator to grow some trees. Small plains bush. You know, stuff like this that I wouldn't normally do. I can even add some pickable branches, which is actually very new to the... what do you call it? I don't even know. The mod. I'll add a raspberry over here. Blueberry right there. Then honestly, I think a plains tree would be quite nice. Let's do one on each side. Maybe some mushrooms and a few extra things. Look at that. Really is the finishing details. That's so nice. Gotta mess around with these vines as well a little bit. Seems interesting. You can see it. They snap. God, I hate the fog. I hate the fog so much. Oh, God. Right, well, the boars are breeding. The wolves are happy. Well, they will be when they've got some food. That is done. I'm not going to forget about that anymore. I'm extremely, extremely pleased with today's episode. This has gone so well. I was very concerned at the beginning, you know, with the type of build I was going to go for, but... but it's turned out really well. And I'm actually going to double check very quickly stability to add this in up here. If I can. Oh! Because this was collapsing before. It looks like it's actually going to do it. Just going to double check. That is really annoying, and I don't think I can avoid it. I might be able to with like a sloped roof for the boars, but that is for the boars. So I'm going to leave it for now. This has turned out so good, man. I'm very happy with this. I'm probably going to look at this later on and be like, ew, why did I build that? And then revamp it. But hopefully my builds are going to get better as time goes on. I'm really happy with this. Let me know what you think with this build in the comments below. I'm going to do another quick flyby because I know a lot of people were asking for a flyby of the farm area. So here is the farm so far. This leads through the canal here, so it sort of gives you a frame of reference as to what everything is like. I'm so happy with this. I think I'm going to leave a few of these trees here. If not, maybe replant them. That area is a bit unknown what I'm going to do with it. Maybe like a little lookout. But that has turned out very well with the terrain, like, leading up it. Really cool detail. Really nice. And the boars should be happy up here. Yeah, it's this right here that clips through. So, yeah. Hell yeah. What a day. Alright, guys. I'm going to leave this episode as is. I want to thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you didn't already, make sure to drop a like on your way out. It really does help the algorithm and other people find the video in the future. I was about to wonder, I was like, who's that? That's going to be everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.